Imagine walking into a boutique where the shelves are pristine, the lighting is perfect, and the staff is impeccably dressed. You have the money, you have the desire, but when you ask for the one item you actually came for, the answer is always the same. I am sorry. That is currently out of stock. Most people think this is a simple case of high demand outstripping supply. They assume they just missed the delivery truck or that a celebrity bought the last one 10 minutes ago. But the truth is far more calculated. For the world's two most powerful luxury giants, Rolex and Louis Vuitton, availability is not a logistics issue. It is a psychological weapon. While one sells precision timepieces and the other sells iconic leather goods, they are both working from the exact same secret playbook, designed to do one thing: ensure that you want what you cannot have. To understand how this system works, we have to look at the empty shelf strategy. Walk into any Rolex Authorized Dealer today, and you will see rows of exhibition-only pieces. They are right there in front of you, gleaming under the glass, but they are not for sale. This creates an immediate psychological shift in the buyer. Instead of being a customer, you become a petitioner. You are not buying a watch. You are hoping to be selected for one. Louis Vuitton has mastered a different version of this with their restock cycle. Have you ever noticed how a classic bag like the pochette accessoires or a specific limited edition keep-all is perpetually out of stock online only to suddenly appear for 3 minutes at 4 a.m.? This isn't a glitch on their website. It's a deliberate tactic to force you into a state of hypervigilance. It turns a luxury purchase into a hunt. By keeping these entry-level but highly desirable items scarce, both brands ensure that their name is constantly being searched, discussed, and obsessed over. But the playbook goes deeper than just empty shelves. It is about the gateway purchase. In the world of Rolex, it is a well-known secret that if you want to steal Daytona or a GMT Master II, you likely will not get it as your first watch. The salesperson will gently guide you toward a two-tone, date-just, or a gold model that has been sitting in the vault. They call it building a relationship, but it is actually a pre-spend requirement. Louis Vuitton uses this exact same mechanic, though it is often more subtle. To get access to the truly rare leather goods or the high-end Virgil Abloh collaborations, clients are often encouraged to explore the lifestyle categories. They want you buying the ready-to-wear, the perfumes, and the home decor. By the time you are offered the bag you actually wanted, you have already spent double its value on items you did not know you needed. This system filters the transactional buyers from the brand loyalists, ensuring that their most iconic products only end up in the hands of those who have paid their dues. Then there is the gray market paradox. Both Rolex and Louis Vuitton officially distance themselves from resellers. They claim to hate that their products are being flipped for double the retail price on the secondary market. But if you look closer, the gray market is actually their most effective marketing tool. Every time a Panda Daytona sells for $30,000 when its retail price is $15,000, it reinforces the value of the brand in the primary market. It creates a narrative that a Rolex is not an expense, it is an investment. Louis Vuitton plays this game with their limited runs and artistic collaborations. By retiring a design just as it reaches peak popularity, they trigger an explosion of interest on resale sites. This secondary market hype allows the brands to raise their retail prices year after year, because as long as the market value is higher than the store price, the consumer feels like they are getting a deal, even when they are paying 5 figures for a piece of canvas or steel. The most guarded secret in the playbook, however, is the unsold inventory myth. People often ask what happens to the items that do not sell. In a normal retail world, there is a clearance rack. In the luxury world, a clearance rack is a death sentence for brand equity. While Rolex tightly controls its output to ensure every watch has a destination, Louis Vuitton has historically been rumored to destroy unsold leather goods rather than let them be discounted. They have moved toward more sustainable recycling and internal sales, but the principle remains. The price you see is the price it will always be. This absolute refusal to discount is what gives you the confidence to spend thousands of dollars today, knowing it will not be worth half that tomorrow. So why do we keep playing the game? Because Rolex and Louis Vuitton aren't just selling products, they are selling a sense of belonging to an exclusive club. They have realized that in a world of instant gratification, the ultimate luxury is the wait. The frustration you feel when you're told there is a 2-year wait list for a watch, or the disappointment when a bag is item unavailable, is exactly what makes the moment of purchase feel like a victory. You haven't just bought a product, you've beaten the system. But as we've seen, the system was never meant to be beaten, it was meant to be followed. If you found this deep dive into the luxury system helpful, and you want to see us apply this investigative lens to brands like Ferrari, Hermes, and Chanel, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to Monarch for more insider secrets.